we open Winbox, login using MAC address as admin and without password, click on it. Okay, so first I will do configuration identity using system identity, set name as any router 01, and then do check-in to interface using interface spring. Okay, so in here laptop connected to router using Ether1, and I will do enable to VLAN 1 using interface enable and then VLAN 1, and then do check-in to interface again using interface plane. Here we could see that this flex X or disable is not in here anymore. And then in here I will make security profiles for make password for VLAN 1 using interface and wireless security profiles. Add name. Here I will use name material make filtering. And then mode using dynamic case, authentication type using WPA PSK and WP2 PSK. And then unique zippers using ASCCM and TKT. Also group zippers using ASCCM and TKT. WPA pre-shared key using PKL, SMK TKJ, and WPA2 pre-shared key using PKL, SMK TKJ. Okay, and then in here I will click enter. Then we check into interface wireless security profiles using interface wireless security profiles. Okay, so in here we can see that just fully created security profiles with the name is material make filtering. And then in here I will do configuration to interface VLAN 1 using interface wireless and then set VLAN 1. First mode using HP bridge with the band using 2 GHz BGN, SID using SMK-TKJ, and then security profile using PKL SMK-TKJ. Materi make filtering, and then we check into interface wireless using interface wireless print. And here we can see that we just fully configured the interface VLAN 1 with the mode using HP bridge, SID SMK-TKJ, and the band using 2 GHz BGN, and the security profile using Metri make filtering. Okay, and then in here we will do configuration IP address for the one using interface VLAN 1 using IP address at address 28.28.28.1/24 with interface using VLAN 1. And we check into IP address using IP address string. Here we could see that successfully created IP address 28.28.28.1/24 with the interface using interface VLAN 1. And then we do configuration IP Dhcp Server Set Up for making IP address for every client using IP Dhcp Server Set Up. Select interface. In here I will use VLAN 1. This is network 28.28.28.0/24. Gateway for the DHCP using 28.28.28.1. And this is the IP range for every client using 28.2 until 28.54. And DNS server in here I will use IP open source 8.8.8.8. And list time in here I will use 10 minutes. Okay, so and then first I will connect laptop to SMK-TKJ, but because in here I've ever connect HPS SMK-TKJ with laptop, So it will automatically connect to SMKTKJ. And then in here I will connect handphone with the access point. Okay, so in here we click Wi-Fi and then click more setting. Okay, so in here we could see that handphone automatically connected to SMK TKJ. Okay, so in here I will do configuration, default authentication first. So default authentication is a feature wireless MikroTik. The function is for giving authentication as a default. That means every devices can connect it to wireless. Here we'll disconnect the feature and the authentication will not running as default. Instead, they will running as a MAC address that we requested. So first, we check the interface wireless using interface wireless print. And here we can see the flash is are running because client has been connected to that's fine. Okay, and then we do checking to registration table using interface and then wireless registration table print. In here we can see that two clients has been connected to access point, but this is the MAC address of the clients. And then first we should register the MAC address to access list using interface and then wireless access list. Add MAC address. In here I will use MAC address handphone 16 D153 then DC02 and DE, and then click enter. We check into interface wireless access list using interface wireless access list spread. Okay, so in here we can see that successfully registered MAC address to access list. And then we do checking again to interface wireless print using interface wireless print. Okay, so in here we could see the default authentication setting is still yes, and in here we'll do configuration using interface wireless set. Then one default authentication no. To check into interface wireless again using interface wireless print. And here we can see that we'll fully change setting of default authentication become no. Okay, and then we do checking again to registration table using interface wireless registration table print. And here we can see that only one client connected to registration table. Also, this is the MAC address of handphone. And if we check to laptop and connect to SMK TKJ in, we can't connect to this network. That means only one client uh, can't connect to access point because in here I only put one MAC address to access list. Okay, and then second is default forward. It's a feature wireless MikroTik. The function is for forwarding traffic from one client to the other client. Here we will disconnect the feature and client can forward traffic again. Besides that, client to router still can forward me the traffic. Okay, so first, we will remove the access list using interface wireless, and then access list remove numbers 0, and then we check into access list using interface wireless access list print. Okay. In here, we could see no one configure access list, and then we do checking to interface wireless using interface wireless print. And in here, I will configure default authentication back to the default using interface wireless, and then set VLAN1 default authentication. Yes, and then I will connect laptop to KTK. Okay, so we successfully connect to SMKTK. And then first, I will do checking to interface wireless using interface wireless print. And here we could see the flags is R or running. That means client has been connected to the access point. And then we do check into registration table using interface wireless registration table and then print. And here we could see two clients has been connected to access point. And then in here I will do check into IP for every each client using IP, this E, server, and then list print. Here we could see that the handpoint connected with the IP address 28.28.28.254, while the laptop connected with the IP address 28.28.28.253. Okay, and then first, I will open CMD and then do ping to IP handpoint. Ping 28.28.28.254. Okay, so the result is replay. That means laptop connected to one, and then we close the configuration to default forwarding to interface plan one. And first, we show to check into interface wireless using interface wireless print. Here we go to the setting of default forwarding is yes, and we'll change it to no using interface wireless and then set plan one default forwarding no. Then do checking the interface wireless again using interface wireless print. Here we go to see the status or the setting or of default forwarding is no. Okay, and then in here we open CMD, and then we do ping again to IP handphone being 28.28.28.253. Sorry, 254. I mean 254. So the result is destination host unreachable. That means laptop can't connect to handphone. And then we do ping to router 1 using ping 28.28.28.1. Okay, so we could see there is this replay. That means laptop has been connected to router 1. Still connected to router 1, but not connected to the other client. And then in here I will do ping to every IP client first for IP handphone 28.28.28.254. Sorry. So we could see the result is replay. That means router 1 has been connected to handphone, and then for laptop ping 28.28.28.253. The result is replay. That means router 1 has been connected to um, laptop. Okay, so I think that's enough. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.